Good morning, everybody. So it is Wednesday, September 23rd, and I just wanted to give you this quick tutorial for your language arts work for today. So of course we're in the Google Classroom, which in order to access this video, you would already have to be here. But under your classwork for today, we are in our story setting folder still. You have an all summer in a day check-in. And this check-in really does focus on how the setting impacts different aspects of the story. So hopefully you have been joining us for Zoom this week because we talked about a lot of these things. In fact, I'm pretty sure that almost every question in here we have discussed at length as we've been reading. So if you have been present for Zoom, then hopefully you will be able to answer all these questions without any issues. So as you can see, I did put the note here. A link to a full copy of the story has been provided within the Google form. So when you get started for the day, you're going to click the Google form. And then right here, so if you need to go back to the story, you feel like you need to reread it or just kind of review some details, if you click this link, okay, and then here it is. It brings you to a full version of the story. Everything is right in the story for you. So this is the whole story. So you can click that link and have that open in another tab if you need to. And then you're just going to go through the Google form. So, of course, first and last name, which core class you are a part of. You should not click other. Nobody's in an other class. And then you start the question. So it does review really quickly, just kind of setting and science fiction setting, which we talked about. And then it jumps into the questions related to the story. So you can see some of the questions do actually have the excerpts from the story in there already for you. So you won't have to go back to the story for those unless you want to just kind of review the context of what happens before or after these excerpts. And then a couple of questions going through, as you can see. And then there's another one with an excerpt. And there are 10 questions all together. So there are all 10 questions. And the last two questions actually pull some quotes from the story. So you have to determine which quote best shows certain things within the story. And then, of course, when you're finished, submit and then turn in. So it's 10 questions, so it's worth 10 points. Just a quick little comprehension check for all summer in a day. All of these questions are related to analyzing the setting and how the setting impacts the story, since that's what we've been talking about. And then, of course, clicking turn in when you are finished. If you did not get a chance to finish the all summer in a day setting chart, you need to make sure you get that completed as well. And then in your interactive notebooks, we also had a stop and jot chart that we had started on Friday. So you want to make sure you have that finished as well. And so it is right here. It should be slide 6 in your notebooks. Okay, so we talked about these on Friday, and you should have kind of filled in some notes for that. The first question just asks you when and where does the story take place, and so this is practicing that restate and answer. And then the second question is another restate and answer on how the setting affects the lives of the children. Okay, so make sure you also have this completed, because I will probably be doing notebook checks at the end of next week, since that's going to be the end of our quarter. So you want to make sure you have everything in there and everything is complete. And then that is all your work for language arts for today. If you feel like you need help with anything, Ms. Herman and I are going to be available at 2 o'clock. There's a Zoom link that is going to be in the stream for you to access, and you can join us at 2 to help you answer any questions that you might have, to help you with any work. If you're not able to join us at 2, certainly just send me an email. I'll be checking my email throughout the day. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Thursday when we meet again for social studies. And have a great day. Bye.